Hello.
Hello, good early morning.
Good early morning.
Good early morning.
How is everyone?
How are you all doing?
I just realized that I need to grab my pajama bottoms, so I'm gonna go do that. So I'm a little warmer.
Are you cold?
Yeah.
I'm good. I got lots of cozy clothes on, so I'm set. Good morning, Tips. How are you? How does it go? Oh, goddamn, still at the end of this line. If it kills me.
Tips.
Ooh! Out of bed using screen time to practice people. Like people sketching. That's really cool.
Awesome.
I think it's awesome that you're like using the stream as an excuse to get to the desk. That's really cool.
So I was looking at some inks that I could potentially colour. Feeling pretty sleepy, so I might go for something slightly simpler.
Simple's strong though, I think.
Yeah. These are all by Mario Scalera. I freaking love his art.
Yeah. So what did he do? Because I'm not familiar.
I mainly know him from the series Black Science.
Oh my gosh, he did Black Science.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fantastic. The art in that is amazing.
So I found a whole bunch of sketches he's done of Marvel characters. And DC, I guess.
Very cool, man.
Yeah.
I am on the banner, but I think that today's probably going to be the day that it's finished. Because it's all tweaks. So this morning will be me trying to finish off any changes I have to it. Like trying to make sure that it moves smoothly and it works okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go for this. I think it's background. Let's do that.
It's a good excuse. Wake up, either watch an anime or do some studying, then get up before I'm allowed to watch stream and get drawing. Aw, thanks, Tibbs. Tibbs is always encouraging to us.
Yeah, she's our cheerleader.
And wait, Tibbs is cheerleader. Because that sounds like an awesome plan. Starting your day with some anime is a really cool idea. Just waking up while you're watching something you enjoy.
Yeah.
Always super nice. We woke up just before the stream so we didn't have a chance to wake ourselves up beforehand. But that would have been a good idea. It would have been nice to watch something. Too busy being asleep.
Okay, this is going to be an interesting process for flying because there's a lot of kind of grains and such. I might actually make myself. Yeah. I'm gonna make myself another layer that's based on the flax.
Oh no, Tibbs, what happened? Tibbs went to see her old friend from school yesterday and realised how much of an asshole she can be. What did you do? Tibbs, what did you do?
What did you do, Tibbs? What did you do?
It's easy to be an asshole around people who you feel like may have been assholes to you. It's hard to be your best self around people who bring up nothing but bad memories. I'm not saying that's how your high school experience was, but that could be a reason. I don't know. Like, I know that if I met a lot of people from high school now, it might be hard to be super duper nice.
Is that so?
To be honest, I would still be super duper nice because I'm scared of people. But inside, I'd be like,
inside.
oh, you.
It's pretty funny. Inside, you'd be seething. You're like,
I would be
like a
hurt with them.
little lizard inside trying to bite people.
Yeah. You know when I'm angry and feeling mean because I'm curt rather than polite.
What's the difference?
One of
I know
them
what
has
the difference
warmth,
is. One of
and the
them
other one
has
is a dish served cold.
One of them is cold-blooded.
Cold politeness. Politeness because politeness. Not because I like you.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
You wait till you're on the receiving end of my curt politeness.
I think I've received it before.
Have you?
I don't know.
When I throw a secchi and I'm like, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
You can go now, dismiss yourself. Oh yeah, because I remember you were talking about your high school experience a couple of streams ago.
I was or you were? Or Tips was?
Sorry?
Tips was? I
Tips
was?
Tips
Right.
was.
Okay.
She said, I realise I don't only say mean things constantly, but they expect her to say mean things because that's who she was and it's hard not to go back to that. Yeah, I see. Like, they expect you to be a certain way when you're with them. And yeah, that's something I've noticed is it's easy to fall back into the same old social loops or the same behaviour loops is what I mean when you're with certain people. Because they expect you to act a certain way. And so it feels natural for you to go back to the way you used to act when you were around them.
Mm-hmm.
A good example is parents. Like,
yeah.
I love my parents to feel like I'm professional, but every time I go back home, my parents come over, even though I try to like be mature and show them like that I'm doing well and everything, we just inevitably end up back in the same old loop of like just parent-child.
Yeah. Rubbing each other up the wrong way.
Yeah, I think it's partially me and it's partially them because they're so used to taking care of me that they don't stop acting that way even when they come to like visit my house when I'm an adult. But likewise, I fall into the same old loop of acting around them the way I used to act. So
yeah,
it's difficult when you're with people who you might not have seen in a while and who you feel like you've kind of not outgrown, but you've changed. But then that same old behaviour loop steps back in.
And they've probably also changed, but they loop back into it as well.
Yeah, like who knows? They might not be the same people anymore, but just being around the same old friends again, they don't know how to act other than the way they used to act because they've never acted any other way, like towards one another.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. But yeah, that sucks. You felt kind of forced or pressured to be a different person. I mean, I hope you had a good time anyway. I think it was a kind of reunion of sorts, or just seeing them after a long time.
I feel like this is Batgirl, but it might not be Batgirl. I'm mostly just going by like the face thing. Maybe it is. Probably is. Let's just go with it. Whatever.
I don't know, dude. You should probably find out. Because if you're going to post it up afterwards.
Yeah, okay.
To two people who work in comics. I mean, Batgirl normally has the headpiece going all the way over, right?
Thought so.
I like the way that that this works, though, with the hair going over the mask. I mean, she's got the same cloak, and it looks like...
It says Batwoman by Mario Scalera when I was like, Googled it, and it is.
Yeah, so maybe Batwoman looks different to Batgirl.
Maybe. Let's do Batwoman. Ah.
Morning, Rabbit.
She do. Okay, cool. She's black and red.
That's good to know.
Cool.
That's awesome. She looks pretty cool.
Batwoman. Batgirl.
Rabbit, we were just talking about how you kind of act like a different person when you're around certain people, and how that can be a weird thing if you meet old friends you haven't seen in a while. Morning, Epifacts.
Hello.
And Tip says, yeah, I don't dislike any of my old friends, but I don't exactly care about them either. It was nice to see them, but we've all moved in our own directions. I don't really care about them anymore. I abandoned them about 6 months ago and I expected to feel bad about it, but people move on. Some of them still want to be my friend, but I moved on. I get that. Like, I do that. I do the same thing. It's not like I don't care about them, it's just like, if we go separate ways, our lives don't necessarily
gel.
It's like we're just not bumping into each other anymore. Like, we're not in the same loop, so why try and force it? Like, I'm happy for them and whatever successes they get, and I hope they're happy for me and whatever successes I get, but if it doesn't feel natural for us to be in the same space anymore, then I'm okay letting go of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's more a thing of letting go. Like Tiff said, moving on.
I think it's important to like remember what was valuable about the relationships, and if you are moving on, you have moved on. Like, there's no, yeah. I was gonna say there's no pressure to stay friends with someone, but there is, and so I stopped talking.
Oh yeah, there is. There always is, but sometimes it feels like things have a natural end. And so that's where I normally like to leave them, is where they feel like they naturally ended.
Yeah.
I think it's probably because you have so much going on in your life, Tips. Like, you have a very full life, you have lots of ambitions, you know what it is you want to do. Maybe it's a case of, if there's not so much going on in someone's life, they're more likely to want to kind of cling to past relationships when something more might have been going on. That's a wild assumption though. Yeah. So it might not be right.
I've just realized how tricky this color scheme for this character is. She's all red. Just all red. Everything.
That's nice, Epifacts. Epifacts has found that as they age and mature, the people and friends that they have are closer and closer.
Oh.
Which is probably due to a combination of being surrounded by people who aren't completal. I tried to say complete and then started said total. Completal dickwads. And that we share a lot more common interests.
Yeah, your social circles tend to like refine because you start to choose them more. Like your choices in life dictate where you're putting yourself, whereas before your social circles were dictated by geography and just where you live.
Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that it's much less based on who you are as people, the reason that you're friends, and much more based on
Proximity.
yeah, exactly. Which is why it's cool when you're older that you get to choose which circles you go closer or further away from, because you can to a certain degree choose where you put yourself, especially online.
Yeah.
And Tib says, shortly before she started moving away from them, one of them asked her out. And as much as I might want to say I'm glad it's not awkward between us, it is awkward. I'm sorry that you had to deal with the awkwardness of that kind of weird tension. That sucks. It's interesting too how people tend to wait until someone's about to go away or move to actually make a move on them.
This is my chance.
Yeah, it is much like that.
Did they know you were moving, or was it more of a like they didn't? That was pretty much the question.
Okay. Okay.
Did they know you were moving?
And yeah, to what Apex is saying, I feel like we were all some gradient of asshole back then. I feel like I'm still some gradient of asshole, but I'm at least trying to be a better person. And yeah, I think as people get older and mature, they become a lot easier to deal with. Like, much as I might not relish the idea of meeting people from my school days again, I'm sure they all have like become better people since then. I think we've all kind of become better humans.
It's the kind of people that stick around where they grew up that confuse me. Like sometimes it's out of necessity, sometimes it's like
yeah, I mean I think a lot of the time people just don't have the money to leave.
Yeah.
So staying with parents or in their old home is the easiest way to go.
Yeah, it's true.
It isn't necessarily their fault. Like if they don't feel qualified for anything except it, like a job behind a counter at Booths or something, then I think it's hard to say to them, hey, you could go all the way to Manchester or something, and they're like, well, what's out there for me in Manchester?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think I mean less the people that live with parents and continue to work and progress their careers. I think it's the people that move out of their parents into the same time. You can realize there, like, oh, go see the world. Well, I can really talk. I've not been that many places.
You've been a couple of places. One or two.
One or two.
I want to go more places.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you do.
We went to a little convention called Decaf, which was on our doorstep the other day. And it's great because it's only €5 for a table, plus however much the bus costs to get down there, which isn't too much. And that's all for us. And we did much better than I thought we'd do with selling the books.
Yeah, it was good.
So it felt really good to be able to come back home and put like a little wad into the travel savings box that we have.
Yeah.
We got one of those boxes where you can't open it. You have to like use a tin opener to get into it, and then the box is kind of ruined, so it stops you from just dipping into it all the time. And it's going to be our funds for travelling around. I felt really nice to put something significant in there because I've just been like, Mike for some reason just like sweats change. Like whenever I find like any pants that he leaves on the ground, anywhere he's like been sitting for a while, there's like just tons of change suddenly there. So what I've been doing is just like following him around, and whenever he leaves like a pile of change, I put the change into the box. So it felt nice to put some notes in.
I see.
Yeah.
That's where it all goes.
Yeah. If you've ever left a pile of change and come back to find it gone, I put it inside the box.
I see. It's good to know.
You never seem to miss it.
No.
Don't know where it comes from.
You could probably make an educated guess where the change comes from.
But you never have money.
That's true.
And Tib says, can people also ask us out in a normal way? You make me think I may not be aromantic is not a good line, especially in a text. Is aromantic the same as asexual? Where you're not, like, relationships are not a priority or that much of a thought for you?
I don't think they're the same.
Or is it a gap romantic? Oh, morning, Hardick. Hugs for the Hardick. How are you doing? Oh no, Epic. It sounds like you had a strange experience. And now I want to hear about the person who had a crush on you. But
I had an awkward experience with a girl who kind of developed a bit of an unhealthy crush on me, Sid, which is a shame because it's rare that anyone expresses direct interest in me, so normally it would be quite an ego boost, but it got a bit weird.
you see, now that's a hook that I can't. That has hooked me through my worm guts.
She's a wriggling, baited for your trap.
I want to know.
What love is.
I want to feel the heat with somebody. That's not the same song. Sort of same tune though. Oh, I want to know what love is. I want to feel the heat with somebody.
Yeah.
Hello, Cannon the cat.
Cannon the cat?
Cannon the cat.
No, timekeeping cat. Cannon the cat. Hello.
Yeah, I give up. Panic, why were you stressed? That's not good. I mean, we know how you feel, but still, I wish we could all just chill on some tropical island where there's nothing but fruity, delicious drinks and animation desks. That'd be like my ideal vacation spot.
Is that so?
Yes. Where did your body go, Mike?
It went wandering.
Did I just not draw your body?
It's
on
out
the
there in space. Hawa!
Did I just not draw your body? Because that's really weird if I didn't.
Yeah, that is pretty weird.
Why wouldn't I? I don't know. Okay.
Let's just do this.
I can do some terrible in between.
That's better.
I was sure that used the body. It's gone now though.
Oh,
Why did it Wow.
I don't know where it went in the end. Where did it go?
And aromatic means you have a pleasant or distinctive smell. Wait.
Because they were describing what aromantic
Oh, I
was.
see. So we did. Asexual means you may have romantic feelings for people, but sex doesn't register for you as being interesting. Aromantic means you don't see anyone as a potential romantic partner. Okay, I see. I understand. That makes a lot of sense. Like, asexual, you can still be interested in being romantically attached to someone and having partners and snuggling. The sexual stuff just isn't your jam.
Ain't on the cards.
And FFX is talking about a youth group for teens with Asperger's syndrome called Stuff. It's a good name. Aww. She followed you around all the time at the group and hung on your every word. Maybe a bit too much. That's kind of adorable. I mean, it's actually nice that it's obvious, you know? One of the most frustrating things about trying to get involved with someone romantically or just the dance that is a relationship is just not knowing how the other person feels ever.
Yeah.
It's like just like, oh, can you just tell me if you like me or not? Because I'm tired of being around the bush. So it's cool that at least it was obvious that she liked you. Also, Hardik was asking about houses.
Oh, was he now? Was he indeed?
We're being deported back to England.
We've been deported.
We've been deported. Yeah, we're in England now. No, we think we found a place. We put a call out on Twitter for some help, and I'm really glad we did because someone who we know saw it, and they're offering for us to stay with them, you know, pay rent and everything, but to essentially move in for the next 3 months, and then we'll see where to go from there.
Yeah.
But the person is a fantastic person. They're actually like a great artist as well, as just being a generally nice, cool human being.
Yeah.
So it's both inspiring and nice to be able to think about living with someone who we not only admire the work of but seem to get on okay with.
Yeah, and there's going to be a studio space for us in the apartment, so that's all good.
Yeah, so we thought we were going to have to give up and actually go back to England. In fact, tomorrow was the last day that we had for looking for places before having to make a decision on whether to try and stay in Ireland or to go back to England, because we have to be out by the 30th.
Yep.
So we'll probably be moving over to this new place
this week.
later on this week. But we found a place thanks to that person.
Thank you, that person.
Like, I could say the name, but I don't want to like just name drop.
Yeah, I avoid it.
All that matters is that they are cool and nice, and we're very, very thankful. Yes, thank you for keeping your fingers crossed this entire time, Hardik. You are a trooper. Maybe it was the finger crossing that did it.
Yeah, magic finger crossing.
Yeah, it could have been. But yeah, it's a massive, massive relief.
We just need to go through the process of moving now. So.
Yeah, we were super worried and stressed though. Like, Friday was not a fun morning at all. We're both just like feeling really super low about it.
every place we were calling up was like, that's gone, that's gone. I can get back to you about that, that's gone. Yeah.
Seagulls. I heard some seagulls.
It was his first direct experience with it, so at the time it set me off thinking hard whether or not I reciprocated. I realised I didn't though, and eventually it came up. She said she liked me. I explained I was flattered, but not feeling it myself. Agreed we could stay friends, except, like, she never really accepted it, I think. Oh. And then once Bex and their first girlfriend got together, this girl was naturally upset. Oh. Seemed she thought that if she kept working at me or something like that, she'd still have a chance. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, she thought maybe she just kept hanging around. That eventually you would come around to the idea of you and her would grow to like her more. And Hardik can really appreciate the big hugs. They're the best. Never stop.
Hugs. Hugs.
That's weird, Epithets. She had a sort of walk through of relationships and brought into the whole leagues thing.
Oh, like they're out of my league.
Yeah.
Right.
Kind of, we're in the same levelish. We're in the same-ish level. If I compliment you enough, you'll relent. Attitude.
No.
And yes, asexual people can sometimes be great partners for people who want to try everything in the bedroom, since they're just happy to see the partner happy, even if they don't understand why. They'll be like, okay, I'll try that. You want it, and that's enough for me.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Open-minded because they're not guided by their own wants and needs.
Well, they are guided by their own wants and needs, but I know what you mean, like, sexually.
Yeah. Are you making fun of me?
No, you sounded like you started off doing that and it going into my head.
Multiply. There we go. Cool.
Oh yeah, in fact, you should never get with someone because of guilt. That's a bad reason. And it's sad for the other person too, because when you find out that they're with you because they feel sorry for you, you're like, oh my god. Really? Oh. Like, don't do me any favors.
Yeah.
After a horrible animation incident. What was the horrible animation incident? I bet it was actually like a fairly good animation incident, but you're just like, ah.
Is that what I'm like, I know, I remember the last thing I seen Hard do, but I don't want to be like, was this one? Because I don't agree that it was a horrible animation incident. So
yeah, we'll be like, oh, why, Mike? Do you think that was horrible? Oh.
And I'll be like, no. I did not.
After a while, it became a bit hard to hold a conversation with her without bringing up my then girlfriend. She said she was past it, but she talked about us an awful lot if that was true. Oh, that is weird. So, yeah. We think they'll just protest too much and also not enough, if that makes sense. Yeah, if that was the subject of the day every day, it's a little bit strange.
I really kind of just like that.
It's really funny. Tips had her first boyfriend when she was 5. His name was Adam, and we were together until we were 10. That's a long relationship. That is as long as Mike and I's relationship, which means you are just as valid as Mike and I relationship-wise.
Oh yeah.
You've had a relationship as long as we have. We went to Disney World together, but mostly by accident because our families just booked at the same time. But also Tibbs because fate.
Soul fates.
Remember the lip sync animation I said I liked over all others? Haha, boy was I wrong! But that's okay. I learned and I did something yesterday that I really like. Well, I'm both happy that you did something yesterday you really like, because I bet that's awesome. But also, I think the lip sync animation that you put into Piper isn't as bad as you might feel it is. I think you did a good job.
Good job.
You know, you're still learning. Lip sync's tricky. The last couple of lip syncs I've done haven't been that great. Like, it's super tricky. Epithets, that sounds super uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like, she would seem passive aggressive.
Like you were doing something wrong.
About your relationship all the time, and then when you stopped going to the group, she stopped going. That's very telling. I hope she's in a better place now, because she sounds like she just handled that entire situation very poorly. I just hope she's found someone who she likes and likes her back.
Yeah, it's a struggle. Like if someone does become on the obsessive side of things, like there's not really anything you can do as the person they might be obsessed with.
Yeah.
Like you're a cause.
You are the disease.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's probably moved on. Otherwise, I'm sure you would be having like messages from her in your inbox or something. She sounds like she's not the type of person who would have necessarily just
given up.
Yeah, unless there was something in her that was telling her she should move on and it was over. Haddock says that he liked the roughs a little, but ruined it with tie downs. It's always the way. That's always the way. Why can everything not just stay rough? Like, I'm still trying to learn how to tie stuff down without ruining it hard. And I'll let you know if I ever come across an answer, because I definitely haven't found one yet. I continue to just botch up all my animations every time I try and tie them down. Oh my goodness, Tibbs! One time I stole a guy's girlfriend by accident and played out with her in front of him. And I think he still hates me, and I understand completely. Well, to be honest, it's hard to steal a person unless the person in some way wants to be stolen.
Yeah.
Like, if you were making out with her, then I'm sure that she was reciprocating in some way. In which case, I'm not saying that there was anything bad with their relationship, but maybe she wanted to be with some other people, and not just him.
Yeah. It takes two to
tango.
Yeah.
It takes two to do the tongue tango.
Indeed.
Oh, she was definitely using me to make him jealous, but I was very complicit. Well, you didn't know. So, that's fair. I mean, I think you're the victim in this situation, Tibbs.
No. I don't think there is a victim in this situation.
I guess the guy is the true victim in the situation. But if Tibbs didn't know that, like, they were boyfriend and girlfriend. That's not a good way to make people jealous, though.
Nope.
Please don't do that if you ever want to make your partner jealous.
What would be the correct way to make your partner jealous? Being successful in life.
Having being successful in life is good. I guess it depends what you're trying to make them jealous for.
Yeah.
So what have they done to deserve your ire? What have they done to earn your vengeance? You know.
Yeah.
Do you want to stay with them afterwards, or is this kind of like a
why does your thoughts
Screw you.
revolve around? Yeah. Gotcha.
type deal? Is it a passing thing, or is it something where you want to stay with them, but you're just trying to make them?
Like, aha! You thought I'd never succeed? Well, look, I can make toast.
See you at effects.
See, dude.
Have a good day at university.
We were at his house as a group watching a movie, and he whispered to her, "I love you." And I whispered back, "That's a really dumb thing to say. Those words kill so many relationships." Oof.
Oh yeah.
Mood killer.
They were broken up the next day. Whoa! But we'd already got plans to go to Alton Towers as a group. Awkward!
I'm laughing at the awkward, not the fact that they broke up.
But breaking up the next day, gee! That's fast work. So we went and he was sad the whole time. And me and Grace were having tons of fun. It sounds like he was somewhat more invested than she was. Yeah, like, I love you is a very bad thing to say when it's like pressure for someone to reciprocate.
Yeah.
Because what can you really say to that? Like, you either say I love you too, or you feel like a complete ass.
Yeah.
For being like air bunnies. Mean.
I tend to fall hard, so I've never really pursued anyone that I didn't have those feelings for. So with the whole dating thing occurring, where it's like, they said it. It was like, yeah, of course they did. Why would they be trying to be with someone that they didn't?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's my point of view, but I don't have the greatest track.
Oh.
I say greatest, the longest track record of dating. So.
Yeah. I wouldn't say that I say I love you frivolously, but I would say that it's less of a big deal for me to say that than I think other people feel like it is. Like, I don't really hold by the whole you can only love one person, love is eternal, love is this massive big aspirational thing to have in a relationship. Like, I love a lot of my friends, I love my parents, I love cats. I mean, romantic love is a different kind, but it's not a once in a lifetime thing.
Yeah.
It's something I would like expect to have. It's like, to me, I love you is like I really, really like you and there's no one else I'd rather spend this moment with.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I goofed.
But I think a lot of people are like, this is something we have to have. This is something that if we don't say it to each other, it doesn't mean anything. Yeah, that is so much pressure to drop on someone. And to say that in a group setting, yeah, that's a bad, because there's so much attached to those words, like in relationships.
Yeah, for sure.
Just look at the way that American movies address saying those words. bus home, it got really crowded. He got a seat, but me and Grace are stuck face to face right in front of him, and it's a long bus journey. Oh my gosh.
It's like a movie, it's writing itself.
Well, I'm glad you guys had a good time though. I mean, I'm sad for him, but he shouldn't have tried to pressure her into loving him. Say the words.
I mean them.
Say the words. I understand that insecurity of wanting a commitment from someone in order to make sure that they feel the same way about you.
Yeah.
But it's easy to push people away by trying to force them to do that.
Yeah. Okay, so if I make this a new layer, like, yeah, like that, cool, and then everything else can just be, yeah, there we go, and then this can just be, da-ba-da,
Da-ba-da,
da-da,
da-ba-da.
thanks.
Okay.
Da-ba-da. Okay, so then now on this layer, which is just the background layer, I can go nutso and not go over the character.
Don't go over the lines.
She's had a great time, probably the best time that she's ever had at Allen Towers. Feel a little bit bad, but like I said, I was an asshole. I know that. Everything's good. Lessons learned. Sins repealed.
Yeah, I'm glad that you had a good time.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, I take comfort in the fact that it sounds like that relationship between them doesn't sound like it was working at all. Like, I think even without him having tried to force her into responding to I love you in front of everyone, I think it sounds like there was an imbalance in the relationship in terms of how much they cared about one another.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't have lasted a long time, I don't think.
I think it might have been overstepping to not let Grace come to that conclusion on her own. But, Like, if someone's, you know, if someone says to someone, I love you, you don't step into the gap of that and be like, that was stupid. That's a bit like
Tips do.
Tips do, yeah. That's a bit insensitive. But if they were feeling pressured and it wasn't really working anyway, then it's not like you altered fate or anything.
If you could change your fate.
It's a faux pas. What did you say the other day? If you could change your face, that was it. Never mind. Eventually, it was on stream, so it's
Also,
all recorded.
Can I just say that I came up with something really, really good yesterday?
Did you?
But yeah, but there's no way for me to get credit for it, so I'm going to get credit for it now. You know, Linkin Park, that famous band.
Mm-hmm.
I actually really like them. Well, the other day, Mike got off his chair and said that his bum was numb. And I went, my bum's gone so numb, I can feel the chair. And I just want to say, I think that joke deserved like way more appreciation than it got. So,
I'm sorry.
This is my platform.
At the time, I was walking away and I almost fell over. So, I was more concerned with gravity at the time than comedy. There you go. You sang it. It's out there.
It's out there. Now I just have to wait for the money to roll in.
Now you can get some.
Get some what? Appreciation.
Yeah, preach.
Preach. Do you listen to some music?
Oh, I am.
What you listening to?
I don't know what it is. sounds like a sound.
Sounds pretty cool. It's like 80s driving synth.
Yeah. How it's like dollar bills. Ching, 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 ching. Could be the artist theme song.
It's interesting. Tip says, like you said, I was an asshole. Well, some people consider wit was often just me saying mean things because I had no filter. Everything anyone said could be made into a joke at their detriment. Yeah, I've known people who've been like that. And there is something about like a weird kind of admiration you have for their wit, as it were, or the fact that they feel like they can say stuff that normally you stop yourself from saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree that it's not the nicest thing to have in a group of friends. When everything you say, you're worried that it might be turned into a joke.
Yeah. Seriously, the colour scheme of this character. Let's just make them black and red. Oh, that'll work.
I mean, it kind of does. You know?
Yeah.
It's iconic. Iconic enough that we didn't know who they were, but still.
I just mean the type of red seems to like fade into itself. But maybe I should roll with that and maybe like embrace that. Let's see.
Or you could fix that. Like, it's up to you how you want to handle it. You could either roll with it.
Yeah.
Or you could try and fix it. Either is probably good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Red black is such a difficult colour scheme to work with, says Tibbs. That's ridiculously heavy contrast. Red is such a saturated colour, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like everything feels heavy, doesn't feel there's any break for your eyes. Oh, I'm so sleepy.
You're up late, huh?
Yeah, it's not too late, but I think it was because I was up late the previous night as well. I wonder if you could get some like nice pastels into the hair or something.
Yeah, maybe.
It must be hard to be a superhero with a very, very striking hair colour.
To remain anonymous.
Yeah.
It might be a wig.
It could be. But then, wouldn't that fall off when you're crime fighting? Unless you have like a wig in everyday life. That would be the way to go, I think.
Yeah, unless it's attached to the cowl.
Toothy Grin Dog is very spooky, says Tibbs. I can just see him saying, "Welcome to a small mysterious shop filled with bear-themed trinkets."
When did I Toothy Grin? What's happening? Oh!
Toothy grinning on my screen
I
right now.
see. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like Toothy Grinning, so it's kind of like, what? Where is that?
When you do it, you're really cute.
No.
Yes. I got him a cool bear sweater. It suits him.
I still didn't toothy grin in that photo though.
No, it's got a bear with a pipe in its mouth and it says joy.
Yay.
And it brings me joy to see you wearing it.
Yeah. It's really nice. It's a good sweater.
The joy bear! Yeah, he's adorable! It's awesome.
Oh yeah.
This is also true tips. I can't deny that.
I should probably save what I'm working on, huh?
Yeah. Feed trash box warnings.
Da, 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 da.
I will also save. Cool. I feel like there are drawings missing from this animation that should be there. I don't know where they've gone.
I don't know.
Neither, I'm just like looking back through it and your body's just not there on certain frames, but I'm sure that I drew it.
We are all bad people.
We are all bad people.
Black November says, guys, have you ever felt lost and don't know what to focus in? I currently do motion graphics, but I got distracted countless times with other things like 2D animation, logo design, and video editing. I just don't know where to focus. That's a good question. Like, often when I'm jumping around disciplines or things, it's usually around a project, and the project dictates, like if I want to make something happen, then I need to do something in certain areas. Like, I think there's a split between working on projects and then working on skill sets that prepare you for jobs in those fields. So what I'm really saying is, what do you want to make? And maybe that'll help you guide you into the kind of things you will be doing.
Yeah, like what's the end goal for you? Mike has much more experience of jumping around things than I do, because I've known for a very long time exactly what it was I wanted to do in terms of being an animator, a 2D animator. But I don't think there's necessarily pressure to decide. I think a lot of people place a lot of emphasis on specialising in something.
Yeah.
And for people like me, who already know they want to do something, like one thing, like that's great. But for people who maybe enjoy doing multiple things that are very similar, or just a few different things, it's not all that helpful to be told you need to specialise. And I don't think it's even always true. I think that sometimes if you like doing a lot of different things, maybe you just want to do a lot of different things, like as part of your career. And I wouldn't say it's necessarily distractions either. I think everything feeds into what it is that you want to do. Like all those other things that you're doing are going to help you become better as a motion graphic designer.
Yeah.
Tips advice is best advice. Do everything. There's never a limit to what you can learn. If you feel like trying one thing one day, do that thing. I agree. I think that's probably one of the keys to happiness, if there is such a thing, which there probably isn't, but I'm definitely happy when I'm letting myself explore and do the things I want to do, rather than when I'm stopping myself from doing it because it's not directly related to X, Y, or Z, so it's not useful. Like, if you want to do music, do music. If you want to do animation, do some animation.
Yeah.
Don't limit yourself, because, like, often other people will try to limit you. It's not your job to limit yourself.
Yeah.
Sure thing. Just follow what you enjoy and try to enjoy it and not worry too much about the end goal.
Yeah, there's nothing more paralyzing than trying to, like, while you're doing something, still questioning whether you should be doing it or not.
Yeah,
it takes up a lot of your creative brain space. Constant question: am I doing the right thing?
Yeah, it's difficult enough to make yourself keep doing it anyway when things get hard.
Yeah.
But when you're like, why am I even doing this? It becomes impossible to get yourself to do work. So all that stuff that you listed, Black November, sounds awesome.
Yeah. Why is this not firing?
Aww. Tips giving some good advice.
I see. Advice plus tip? Advice?
Advice. Perfect. Nailed it, Hardick.
I think it's more just tips. Tips.
I like Tibbs' tips.
Tipvice. Tipvice is very good. Pretty
Tips.
good.
I know, I like Tibbs' tips. I dislike alliteration. Pro tip. Tiblets. Yeah, what was it? We were talking to Patrick ages and ages ago, and Tibbs' name came up. And I think it was like Tiblets or something, or Tibbles, or there was some kind of word that we made out of Tibbs' name. And it just sounded like the most delicious snack ever.
Tibbles might have been it.
Like something that would be so crunchy and munchy that you would be able to just buy in bags.
Buy in bags sounds so bad. I don't know why.
I think it might have been Tibbets.
Tibbets.
Yeah. We were like, oh my god, can you imagine if we had some Tibbets right now?
It sounds like a currency. Like
Sounds
Bitcoin.
It sounds to me like little cookies in a bag or something. Tibbets. Like animal crackers.
You know, I'm going to bring this layer down here so that I can do layer above and get some full highlights going. Yeah, there we go.
Because you could definitely mark your name. Tibbits and Tiblets and Tibbles. Okay, so I'm missing like one drawing of the body there, but I think I fixed the hands at the beginning because they were.
Oh, do you now?
They were oh, what's the word?
Missing?
Jumping a little bit.
Jumping. My frames can jump if they want to.
They can leave black friends behind. Because your friends don't jump, and if they don't jump, then they're no frames of mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works too bad. I still have to do your feet still, but I think they'll mostly be just staying in the same place. I should move on to the more problematic child, myself.
Nice.
Like, I am the problem with this animation.
You're not.
I am.
You're not.
Or it's a problem, never a solution.
You're literally the only one fixing it right now.
I have a problem.
You're all bad people.
It sounds like you're saying bad people
Bat.
instead of bat people.
All bad people.
This is true, Tibbs. Nothing can beat a good pun.
I beg to differ.
Don't listen to him.
He's crazy.
Crazy like a coconut.
Wait.
Ah! What is it?
I need this part. Why is this not in there? Why? We'll see.
He's going mad.
Not going, gone. There we go.
Black Remember says, here, I love puns. Puns are the best. I think Mike's gained a new appreciation for puns since he's been going out with me.
Listen, I wooed you with a 2-hour pun session.
That's true, we used to pun back and forth, didn't we?
Yeah.
Back when we were courting.
I still pun.
You do.
I'm wonderful.
You are.
Yeah. Full of puns.
You're the pun for me.
If there's pun thing I know about you, it's that you like puns.
Mm-hmm. Actually, probably the reason we got together.
Yeah. That and your backwards thumbs.
Yeah. Everybody loves the backwards thumbs. Are you listening to Lord of the Rings?
No.
Sounds like I can write you whistling it.
Turn around.
Are you listening to Total Eclipse of the Heart?
No, I'm just trying to freak you out now.
Oh, I'm so freaked out.
Yeah.
That song's incredibly scary.
Yep. You know it. See, if her hair was blue, it would like super cool contrast with everything. Yeah, but no, it's red.
Sorry, Mike.
It's not even ginger. Like if it was a cool sort of like fire glow thing, cool. Look how cool. I'm just kidding with that cool. I'm just like randomly changing it to something that actually stands out. Is an eclipse of the heart like a blood clot? Oh man, it would be, isn't it?
So sad. A total cardiac arrest. It's not quite romantic though. And I need your love tonight!
Cardiac erection.
Yeah, that was Patrick's name for the project he's currently working on.
It's so good. The name.
I still like heart from
You would.
you. So yeah. There's something about the word donor.
No, see, I don't like the soft brush for this. It needs to be gritty. Oh, so gritty, so gritty.
And I pity any pun that isn't here tonight. I feel charming, oh so charming. It's alarming how charming I've been.
Patrick's a good boy. A bit too kind sometimes. You reckon?
I like to think that I can be honest when he needs to be.
Yeah.
Unlike some people who find it too difficult to be honest because they're too busy being kind.
Like you?
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
I see. Say nice things about my drawings. I ain't falling for it, Patrick. I know you secretly hate everything I do.
But you don't.
I think that's what I appreciate about Patrick though. He's very kind, but at the same time he like will tell you if there's something he sees off with what you're doing and help you out with it.
Yeah.
And he will like call you out if you say something or act in a way which isn't professional, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Patrick loves puns as well.
Well.
So that's the thing. If you ever speak to Patrick, punning is always a good way to get into his good books.
I think you're lying.
No. I would never lie. Patrick is my friend and I don't want to cause him any pain.
Yeah, okay.
But, you know, I think if you're saying that he's missing puns because, you know, he's not heard any in a while, so if you see him around Discord or wherever, just be sure to send him a pun or two. You know, help a dude out.
Keep him going.
Nobody needs to notice how the pen changes size. It's fine.
Why are you talking? Exposure to puns is the only way to treat a pun intolerant. I agree.
I agree too. Just keep doing it until they like it. It's like the girl that liked Epifex. You just have to keep pushing until they give in.
Or they disappear from your lives forever.
In which case you could start focusing your puns on other friends.
There's that, yeah. Okay, let's see. If this is a bridge, and create clipping mask, and then like that.
Unending persistence is the only true form of romance. Just wear them down. It's the way it's meant to work.
Convince them with time.
So awful. That is what I would call dubious advice.
Demobius. Demobius advice.
Demobius advice. I saw some Mobius trading cards the other day.
Yesterday.
I wanted them really bad.
I
Said they were €5.
I took them off you and put them back in the box.
You did. You asshole.
I was like, no. Really though, we are like moving house trying to get rid of stuff.
You literally just bought a book in the shop.
I wanted that book for like a couple of months now.
I wanted the Mobius cards for like 3 seconds.
I got a whole story to read.
I could have looked at some cool art.
You could look at his art online.
You could read the book online.
No.
I like having it.
That's a bit fucked up though, isn't it?
What?
Just seeing things online.
What do you mean?
It's like, oh, you can read the book online. No, that's wrong. Well, you can look at his work online. Yeah, that's completely acceptable.
That's fine.
That's fine, yeah.
I really want a book of Mobius' art. They had some in Big Bang, but they're a bit more expensive than your book.
The whole book down there. Don't you know we're trying to get rid of things? Yeah.
Yeah, Doig. Could have got Mobius cards. Put them up around my desk.
What else can I do for that? Save it. I'll save it and then think.
That's a good plan. That book just looks really good though.
Yeah, it does. Oh, I can't forget her red lipstick. My gosh.
You can't, it's part of the design. Can't be superhero without some lipstick. How's it going, Mike?
I think it goes okay.
How's it going for everyone else as well? I'm sorry that was so sad this morning, by the way.
Yeah.
We were just super duper sleepy. As well, we're a bit quieter than usual.
Yeah, sorry.
But how are you guys doing? And what are you up to today?
I'm gonna add a white. Yeah. No.
No!
Wrong thing. Gonna add.
Hey! Oh!
Let's go. I do it again.
Because that would be super cool. Chris wants to leather bind all of her books. Like, especially all the animation programming books. That would be awesome. You'd be like, welcome to my library. And then you'd open the book and it'd just be like, the principle of animation. That'd be so cool! Oh, I'd love that. I would geek out. I'm one of those people that gets rid of all the dust covers on my books. Because I feel like they look classier without them. I get irritated about having a bit of like plastic flapping around in my hands while I'm trying to read a book, when the beautiful, like, bound material book is underneath it.
I'm not sure. I know what you mean.
Dust covers.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know when you buy a book, like a hardback, and it's got a plastic cover on it
Yeah.
that folds around on the inside of the book.
Yeah.
But underneath that, there's the actual book cover itself, like the actual book.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Well, I don't like having the dust covers on. I like just throwing them away. Hey, Aline. Good morning. How are you?
Hello, Ali. Welcome to the stream.
Aline.
I don't know about this. I mean, it needs an inner glow as well.
Yeah, we're feeling much better today, Aline. Thank you.
Thank you for the well wishing. Your well wishes are very important to us.
Your workspace is a mess. Have you been making stuff with clay again?
Vivid light is good. Hard light is bad. Vivid light is good. No. Overlay.
You know when it's so messy it's bothering, but you also don't want to take the time to tidy and clean. Yeah, Aline, I think that's kind of my life that you're describing there. That sounds overly familiar.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah, it's not really giving me the effect I want. I do. Yeah.
Supposedly that's where I'm going to be working on something different.
On the stream?
Mhm.
Yeah. What are you going to be doing?
I'm not sure. I'll have to have a think before tomorrow about what I could do. I could do something for Animators.
Oh, you could, yeah. Superheroes.
Superheroes! Isn't there something nice about trashing sketchbooks, Aline? Like, I learned this stuff, I don't need it anymore.
I might have to do that. Today.
Yeah.
I might just tear out any drawings that are particularly, like, good ideas. Maybe? I don't know, yeah.
How did it seem to be in favour of me doing that monthly?
How did you gather that? Is it the subtle hint he just dropped?
I would really like to do one. So that might be it.
That might just be it. That might just be yep.
I could be a superhero!
To the people. To the ones that believe in you.
So then he says, yes, I like flipping through them and then trashing them. I like that too. There's something so freeing about like throwing stuff away. Like I kind of enjoy it.
Oh, too many cracks in my arm there.
Too many cracks.
Too many cracks.
Too many cracks.
How about a super bear? They were superpowers.
Super bear.
Does it exist? There's Super Ted, but he's a
Yeah.
teddy bear, and he's not really a bear. He's a teddy bear.
It's bear. Leave him alone.
There's that one from the Russian film. He's cool. Also,
What Russian
Man Bear.
film?
There's a Russian superhero film that has a bear with a I think he gets like a
Gun.
Gatling gun.
Why is this? I was joking.
I'm not. He looks like this.
What's that?
The most Russian movie possible.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's just a bear in pants.
Man Bear.
Man Bear.
This guy as well.
He's not a bear.
No. But he's from the same movie. I don't want to see it.
What's it called?
I don't know.
Oh.
Most Russian movie possible movie. Superpower of super bears being cute and hibernating, colouring things.
Their superpower is being cute and hibernating and colouring things. Oh.
I wish I did all of those things.
You could do it, Ellie. You should do what you feel like doing. Let yourself explore a little bit. Explore!
Why do I just want to make everything red purple? That's just like my goal in life. It's like, it just looks nicer.
It does look nice, though.
Yeah. Ow, 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 ow.
You okay?
I did a thing where like I poked my calf muscle and I must have like flexed in a certain way where like a nerve or something was about to like slip behind something else and get trapped or something, and I just like managed to not do that. Yeah, does that make sense?
I guess so. Oh my god, stop cracking, dying everywhere. If you're gonna crack and die, at least do it quietly.
Thanks, India.
You're welcome. Oh, Tip says, Doig, make it mostly purple with little splashes of bright red.
Oh, cool, yeah. Sort of what I started to do there.
Like it. Do you really like it? Is it wicked? I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. I'm loving it like that. Oh no.
I shouldn't have. I do this, select current layer so I can color pick this, and then make it a mess, and then fill the whole thing again, then I can push and pull it in a more pleasing fashion. I'm such an advocate now for layer masks. They're just so good. Like, don't erase anything. Just mask it.
Just lay a mask.
Just lay a mask on it.
Lay your mask down. I don't know. Sounds like some kind of intro to a Netflix series about superheroes in their teen years.
Lay your mask it down.
Lay your mask down.
I'll lay your mask down. Gotcha. Yeah, lay your mask to a life itself. Ah! Bob, you can do it. Come on, Bob.
Who's Bob?
It's a brush.
Okay.
Guess what his name is?
Bob!
Yeah.
Go Bob! Oh yeah, I know you. I know your brush is named after characters.
Some of them were in the past. Yeah, there was like Tyrion and there was Game of Thrones characters at one point. So this one's just called Bob. I didn't name it. It's just like, it's just there. It's called Bob. There's Bob, Bob 2, sample brush, hard corners, one edge, one soft edge, one sharp, oil sharp stroke, animator pencil. I don't know. Like, I just take what I need. I don't give a damn.
I don't give a goddamn. This could be useful. Tiff says, I wish they were animatable in Krita, layer masks.
Yeah, that'd be good.
So, if you put your layer in a group, you can add a layer set to a raised blend mode to get around it. Works the same. That's cool. That's really cool. Good
Worth
tip.
experimenting with, yeah.
It's 9 o'clock. And I have a deep need to nap.
Yeah.
A deep need to go back to bed and sleep for a couple of hours before hitting more work.
I think you should probably do that then.
I think.
Yeah. I can wait to.
Can you?
Would you? Would I? No. Sleep forever.
No! Oh my god, that just sounds amazing right now.
No way!
But no, I couldn't. I couldn't.
Yeah, we're gonna roll up.
We're gonna roll up.
We're gonna
like,
roll up the stream.
like blind.
Round up. Round up. Oh,
Round up them cattle.
Round up might be. What would you usually say? Wrap up the stream. Wrap up.
Like a delicious burrito.
I meant to get a burrito yesterday. We got KFC, but I meant to get.
Got KFC. I really appreciate JP buying some meal. It's really nice.
Yeah.
But gosh, KFC food is like, bah.
I was hungry. It was good.
Yeah, I was hungry too. It was good to get something in my belly.
Zoom in slightly more.
How's it looking? It's getting there, I think, Tips. I'm gonna move on to something else tomorrow because I think like this only needs like another hour or so of tweaking. So I don't want to like drag it out on the stream or anything.
So many tweaks.
So many tweaks.
India needs to learn to smash that play button at least 20 times during the stream. Yeah, people come to see animation, India. What are you doing?
I'm trying to do animation.
Press the play.
I have.
Look.
I'm just doing the T theme. I need to paste in some mic feet
And mic hands.
at a certain point. Mic hands?
Yeah, my body disappears.
Only for like one frame.
That's
So
my
I'll fix
superpower.
that. Other than that, it's just making sure I can get the smoke looking okay. And that's pretty much it. I think I might add a few blinks to keep us alive.
It's adorable.
But the main process of it, I feel, it's kind of done.
Yeah.
So I don't want to drag it out on any more streams. But we'll figure out the timing of it and everything as well together, I think.
Yeah, well, it looks good to me.
We'll see. We'll see.
I think you did good. You did it good.
We'll see. We'll see. Like, it's not as good as I want it to be, but you know, whatever is. I'm itching to start something new. So that's what we're gonna do. Tips, I just get so into it. I could definitely do to scrub back and forth more though. You know, in effects work and stuff. So I might do that with the smoke.
What smoke?
The scene from the tea.
Oh yeah, I saw Ryan Woodward put up a thing where he straight aheaded it on twos to get the simplicity feel.
Well, that's really cool.
But his smoke was not simple at all.
No, it's Ryan Woodward. He's like, just do this. It's an amazing, intricate, beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm looking forward to doing something new tomorrow because it should be like faster and more interesting for people because it's not just me tweaking an ear for 20 minutes.
It's not you fumbling.
Yeah. Well, I'll still be fumbling, let's be honest. But at least it's fumbling with something which I have a short deadline on, so.
Fumbling with style.
You always rolling, Tips. I see you rolling. I'm jelly. Gonna start rolling more in my own scenes.
Okay, everyone, we're off.
I'm gonna go and sleep.
Just for a little bit.
I'll be back in an hour or so. Not on the stream.
No.
In general.
Just awake again.
Oh, awake again.
You'll know when she's woken up when like the winds start and like birds start singing again. You'll know.
Yeah, the world is dead and doesn't exist while I'm unconscious.
Yeah. She's gonna switch off her god mode for a little bit.
I tried that, Tibbs. It didn't work out too well. I think you were right. But yeah, we'll see you. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for hanging out and for keeping me company. It's really nice.
Yeah. Take care, everyone, and may the rest
of your day
be filled
with
adventure.
Love you, Elaine.
Bye, Elaine.